Well, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Jay, and I'm coming to you from the vicarage. We are doing some work in the forest garden today. You can hear it's a busy day all around me. Trucks moving in and out. Neighbors coming through to collect some things. The birds are chirping in the background. Daisy was out in the yard early today, and she saw a rabbit and took off into the bushes after the rabbit, much to my sister's consternation. We've had 2 chicken breaks this morning. I had to catch Squash twice. She keeps finding a way out, and I can't seem to find the hole in the chicken pen. It'll be nice once we have the new coop built. You can see this one overwintered pretty good. It's just a really simple rabbit fence with a bird netting top. we bolstered it through with all those sticks and everything, but we have a big plan. My cousin is coming to help us build 2 new chicken coops for the 2 little flocks that we're going to have here on the vicarage property. There's our second chicken box, and there's going to be this little pathway in between when we go through. I've got a lot of cleanup to do today, so we'll be showing you that as we get along. As I said yesterday, I bought 2 apple trees from Tractor Supply along with all the chicken supplies that I need for the chicks that are coming tomorrow. And this is the first tree which I got planted yesterday. This is a Honeycrisp, and over there we have a Pink Lady, which I'm going to put in now. And so I'll show you that when that's all done. I've got some digging to do now, and so here we go. Some of you may remember that about 2 years ago we had some major renovations done to the vicarage, and one of the things that we did was we pulled down a giant stone porch off the side of the house. It was collapsing in on itself. The supports had all rotted away, and I priced it out to see if I could save it, and it was going to be like $40,000 to have it repaired and $8,000 to have it torn down. So guess which option I took? That said, we were left with a large pile of stones here in the backyard. And I remember one of the things we were doing is we were having the siding done on the house. Let me show you. So we had the siding replaced on the house. It used to be wooden shakes, and they had all rotted away. And so I priced to see what it would cost to have the shakes redone in wood, and that was likewise prohibitive. So we decided to go with the vinyl siding, which looks pretty good. But in order to get up to the 3rd story up there and paint the dormers, and also to paint the windowsills and get the siding on up to the 3rd floor, we had to rent a big crane lift, and it sunk out here. It sunk right there, went down about 4 feet actually, down above the tires, and took them 10 hours to get it out of the muck and the mire here. And in the course, one of the things that happened, there's lots of rock around, and of course that's the pile of the old stone porch that's left, or at least some of it. But the contractor thought he would try to help support this by filling in with some rocks. And so here's where I'm putting the apple tree. What I guess I didn't realize was that he had buried a lot of the rocks right here. So this is a big digging project right now. I'm going to go back to it now and dig some more rocks out so that I can get an acceptable hole in, so that this apple tree will be able to survive and throw down healthy roots. Hello everybody, here's Brenda. While I'm out back digging rocks out of the ground so we can plant our apple tree, Brenda's getting the plastic ready to go over our garden boxes. Why don't you tell us what you're doing, Brenda?
Well, I'm putting grommets in the bottom areas of the tarp so that we can attach it to our raised beds without ripping the plastic.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Thanks. I came up with it myself.
Yes, you did. You sent me to the store to buy the grommets in the grommet maker, though. Why don't you show everybody what that looks like?
Oh, it's up here. I haven't gotten it yet. You're a little early for the bird. Hold on.
Okay.
Pause.
Okay, Brenda's back. She's got all her accoutrement for her grommet making.
Very exciting.
It's very exciting. I was watching you do it yesterday. It was super exciting. You were getting your aggressions out on that piece of plastic there.
I sure was, and I'll get the rest of my aggressions out today because we've got 3 tarps to make. So what you need to know is that this cuts the hole in the plastic, and you need a small rubber mallet and a little stick of wood. You put the plastic in between, you bang it, hole made. Then you take this lovely piece, you put the back end of a grommet like that underneath the plastic, and then there's a washer part. You put the plastic over this, and then you put the washer on this side in between the plastic, and then you take the big mallet and you pound away until it flattens itself out, and it creates a nice solid grommet.
That's awesome. And you were working over at that table over there yesterday.
I was, because I can't work on this table because it's glass.
Right. We don't want to crack the glass.
No, and with my aggression, I would definitely break this table.
I
But
think
I have to measure everything out, so this table is a good size to do the measuring.
I think that we're probably going to need to buy more grommets, don't you?
I have another bag of grommets in here, so.
Oh, awesome.
And
And
you were forward thinking.
oh, did I really think? Did I really?
You really did. I was proud of you. Still don't know where our tie ribs are, but yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I've got a whole other
Oh, that's awesome.
box of 24.
But I think we probably don't have enough of those, the L brackets that the grommets go on. I might need to go get those.
Probably not, because we need 4 on each side.
So that's another
Well,
trip.
this is 6. This is 6.
I think that's all we got.
Yeah, we got 6. We got 12. So we'll need
Yeah.
a couple more boxes.
Yeah. So another trip to the hardware store today at some point.
Woohoo! And maybe we can get some white tie ribs.
Yeah. Good idea.
Maybe they're in your car. We just don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going back to the apple tree.
That's right. You go.
Okay then. So dug out all of those rocks, and we've got a nice open patch of soil down there. I've opened up the hole pretty wide, and I might go a little bit deeper with it, but there's nice loose soil now. We're down beyond the rocks, so I'm gonna get to that. But before I do that, I have to put some ribs in our raised beds. I've got some good stakes for that, so I'm gonna go work on that now. Well, we got the first bed covered, and we've got the plastics cut, and we will probably plant that after lunch. Yes. All right, now I'm going to go back and do the apple tree. All right, so I've dug the hole. Thought I was pretty well done, and then I hit another big rock that I had to break into a couple of pieces. So we've now dug down. There's good soil underneath. I've backfilled a little bit, and we're ready to plant this. All right, so there is our pink lady fully planted, and I had to go, because I didn't want to put those rocks back inside the hole. I had to go grab some garden soil from one of the other garden beds. So we did that. It's all in there now, and we are ready. We're gonna finish as much as we can today, because we have up to 6 inches of snow coming this weekend. So we need to get as much done today, because the next couple of days are lost. That's spring in New England for you. All right, talk to you later. Well, it's been a productive day, but the day of Farmer Jay is finished. Now it's time for me to begin putting on my other hat. The day started with me doing devotionals online, and then prayer meeting, and then an hour of administration this morning. Now it's time for me to get ready for supper, and I'm making chicken and biscuits tonight, along with a tossed salad, and we've got some ginger snap cookies and some carrot cake for dessert. And I've got Melanie and the girls coming over, and Christine and Joe and Sevi. And Christine and Melanie are going to be working on the back garden. We're getting ready to put in some natural fencing, and so we have to break down we've got a bunch of black raspberry bushes that are just kind of in the way. So we're going to cut those back and get ready for the natural fencing to go in. And while they're doing that, I'm going to be cooking supper. And tonight I have meetings again, and I've got some directives to write for the church bylaws. And we're going to be working on that and some other administration. So this has been my day. It's been a really productive day. We got one of the garden beds covered. We got the apple trees planted. I got the kale and the spinach planted. And we're almost ready to put in the broccoli we've started growing, and then we're going to plant the peas. So we are in good shape. We're going great guns now here. We're springing into action. And so I hope you have a great rest of your day. Catch you later. Bye.